Here's the problem, my cat decided to steal my controller and bit the left arrow out of it. That means I can no longer move left in my favorite games. Bad cat. Today, I felt like playing Super Mario Bros. 3, but can we beat this game without pressing left? Well, let's find out, right after you hit subscribe and you tap the notification bell. Oh, you did already? Alright, cool, let's go. The rules are simple. I'll be attempting to beat Super Mario Bros. 3 without pressing left. Obviously, the world map is full of left paths, but those won't count, as I'll be focusing on the levels themselves. Let's go! World 1-1 is an easy level, but not pressing left is really difficult to get used to when doing epic gamer jumps like this one. Heck, can you believe this happened and I died? Dying on 1-1? What a noob move. In 1-2, I got scared at the beginning because I was running too fast to the right, thus resulting in me being on the right side of the block that I wanted to use to jump on top of the pipe. But thankfully, this very nice Goomba actually saved me. Thank you! 1-3 was pretty scary and didn't force me to move left. 1-4 is an auto-scroller level, and this one was kind of scary. I almost fell down a couple of times, but I didn't want to grab that L, so I just didn't and I beat the level. 1-Tower is actually quite easy, and as long as you're careful, you'll be able to reach Boom Boom the Mad Lad and defeat him. To beat the guy, well, simply jump and then move a little bit to the right, and then repeat until he is gone. 1-5 is not too difficult, and if you need to move left, well, you can slide down some slopes, which is kind of helpful. In 1-6, be careful on the moving, floating platforms and everything will be good. 1-Castle is actually quite easy as it's an auto-scroller stage, but the boss can be quite tricky. Make sure the Koopa doesn't push you too far to the right, or else you won't be able to grab the magic wand to finish the stage. You'll have to be a bit lucky, but it is possible to do it. World 2-1 is filled with dead ends, and if you end up in that position, you'll be in big trouble. No, don't kill me, Mr. Fire Dude! Ah! 2-2 is easy. Just hop on the moving platform and let it bring you to the end. 2-Tower starts off easy, but once you reach this second part with the boos, you'll be forced to do some crazy jumps to avoid them touching you. 2-3 is actually easy up until the very end. The thing is, you're meant to enter this pipe, but in order to do so, you need to hit those Koopa Troopas. But that actually requires you to go left, and all of the blocks surrounding this section cannot be broken. So we're pretty much stuck. And the thing is, we are also stuck on the world map itself, as we have to beat this level to move on. Well, I guess this is the end of World 2, because thankfully, back when I was playing World 1-3, I got a warp whistle by using this secret technique where you crouch down on this white block near the end, which allows you to go behind the end curtains. This whistle will allow us to skip to the next world. World 3-1 is actually the first underwater stage in this quest, but it's pretty easy and won't force us to move left. 3-2 is not too difficult either, but we have to avoid a bunch of annoying cheeps. In 3-3, watch out for this very hungry fish. Do not miss a single jump or you'll be in trouble and will end up as a Mario snack. In order to beat 3-Tower, we have to find the correct door amongst all of these, and let me show you which door is the good one. It's this one, which then requires us to move left to enter that one. Uh-oh, another problem, and yet again, the world map doesn't allow us to skip this level, meaning we actually have to reset the console, grab back the warp whistle, and try our luck on World 4. World 4-1 is full of giant blocks and turtles, which may seem intimidating at first, but it's actually not, so we're all good. 4-2 is easy, just don't overshoot the jump near the end and you'll be okay. 4-3 does contain a couple of very scary jumps, but just take a deep breath and just go for it. 4-Tower is easy, just avoid those thwompies all over the place and those little flame dudes moving toward you, and everything will be good. 4-4 is super easy as we just need to swim to the end. 4-5 is also a total joke, But 4-6 has this one section that gave me a lot of trouble. If you go there, then you'll hit these invisible blocks, meaning you'll be stuck. And if you avoid those blocks, well, you might get destroyed by the Koopa, and then by the Piranha Plant. So many annoying stuff in one single section. 4-tower number 2 is not too bad, although it requires a scary jump on dry bones in order to get to the top. 4-castle is actually very easy and will be cleared in no time. World 5-1 is full of chain chomps and munchers, but there's also a superstar, meaning we can just grab it and run to the end. 5-2 is pretty easy, just fall down in this first section to get inside of this pipe and then make your way to the end. To beat 5-3, we need to move left right at the beginning of the stage, as this one is actually reversed. Obviously, this is impossible for us. But we are in luck, because the world map actually allows us to try the tower level instead. Speaking of, 5-tower is super easy, meaning we can actually move to this second tower level. And in this one, everything starts off good, but soon you'll go up this pipe, but as you can see, we clearly need to move left. Dang it! Sadly, this is the end of this world. Obviously, my warp whistle strategy allowed me to try my luck with World 6. 6-1 is a very boring and easy level. There's not much to say about it really. In 6-2, just make sure not to fall down to your doom and you'll be all good. 6-3 is very easy and pretty short too. I have to admit that 6-tower is also very easy, so you'll beat it quite fast. 6-4 contains its fair share of ice blocks, so make sure not to slide and fall down a pit. 6-5 is a tricky stage, as you are meant to use a Tanuki suit to fly up this section and then use a Koopa shell to break open the way. The thing is, this would force us to run left, and we can't. But Princess Toadstool was very nice and actually gave me a P-Wing for beating World 4 earlier, so by using it, I can fly as much as I want and thus clear this stage. 6-6 is pretty easy and it features those cute little fishy boopkins. Oh, look how cute they are. 6-7 is also quite easy. 6-tower number 2 is full of annoying thwomps, but everything is good. Up until you reach this part where you need to move left. Ugh. Thankfully, I had another P-Wing in store, meaning I managed to fly underneath all of those hazards and skip this annoying left press. In 6-8, you'll face those munchers that are quite annoying, but if you have a super leaf, you'll be okay. 6-9 is pretty easy, and so is 6-10, although this last one features a lot of ice, meaning you'll have to be careful. 6-tower number 3 contains lots of spikes and boos, which is pretty annoying, but all possible. And finally, 6-castle is an easy level up until the end where you actually need another P-Wing. Why do I have to waste all of them on this world? This is quite annoying. World 7-1 is up, and this one requires us to move up by bouncing on blocks, which is not very possible for us without ever pushing left. So you know what, I busted out my last P-Wing again, and even though I made my way quite far in this level, I ended up there. Yep, you are actually forced to move left. Well dang, that world actually sucked. I guess it's time to hit reset on the console again. Let's go grab back the whistle in 1-3 and that other one in 1-fortress, and if you use both whistles one after the other, well, you'll be able to go directly to World 8. World 8-tank is a simple auto-scrolling level, meaning we can beat it fast. 8-boat is pretty much the same thing. The second boat level was very difficult and forced me to do all sorts of crazy jumps, but by being lucky, I still managed to get to the end. 8-1 features a lot of huge gaps you need to jump above of, so be extra careful. 8-2 could potentially be annoying, but if you fall down these moving sands at the beginning, well, you can actually skip most of that stage. Nice. 8-tower was a real pain in the butt, as you have to keep your Tanuki leaf in order to hit this P-switch near the end. Heck, a P-feather would even work better. Thankfully, I still managed to do it. 8-tank number 2 was actually easy, just like the previous ones, leading us to the final castle. Welcome to 8-Bowser, and the level in itself wasn't too bad, and making it to Bowser was easy. The thing is, I didn't have a fireball power-up, so I expected this fight to be impossible, as you are forced to wait for Bowser to dig his own grave by breaking some blocks. For some reason though, Bowser jumped on me, and then never managed to hurt me afterwards. I guess only the top half of his body deals damage to Mario. That's actually super useful. And there we go. Bowser broke the blocks, fell down into the pit, and we beat this game. That's what I love to tell you. Here's the thing. Despite all my best efforts in this quest, well, let me quickly show you what the room before Bowser actually looks like. Yup, I needed to push left to clear this staircase part. So, no, it is not possible to beat Super Mario Bros. 3 without pressing left, simply because of that final part in Bowser's castle. I can't believe we managed to make it that far though. So you know what? I am still impressed by my performance, and hopefully you are too. Thanks a lot for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, well, why don't you subscribe? And if you want more stuff, well, tap the cards on screen right now. There's a bunch of cool videos there. Bye!